Hey folks, Meg here. We wanted to provide you with some updates for winter 2025 about entrepreneurship and innovation as we go into our advisory board meeting tomorrow so that we can spend our time really focused on collaboration with one another. So, today I'm going to share a little bit about the program overview, our transition to the College of Business, and our curricular changes. Tomorrow, Arthur will share more about that as well. I'm going to share about our student experiences with the teaching update, a little bit of update in our scholarship, an overview of our entrepreneurship and innovation scholars program, and some of the traction and next steps. So we have really been focusing up this quarter on what and how we define our successes. And so we focused in on purpose-filled student development. Going into 10 years in this program has just been absolutely remarkable. And we've learned a ton and had so many opportunities. And we believe that entrepreneurs recognize opportunities and they bring people and resources together to make change happen in the world. Entrepreneurial knowledge, skills, and mindsets can help you design the life you want, lead with purpose, and create a future that inspires. And entrepreneurship and innovation education should be accessible for all WWU students. And we focus on problem-based experiential learning and community connections. So lots of momentum already this quarter in the winter and throughout the academic year. Many of your friendly, inspiring faces are in these photos, and you have brought so much energy and joy to our program. So this quarter in winter, we have already been able to double our course offerings, and they will be tripled in spring, and we'll be back to having 60 to 80 enrolled students throughout our courses. We have successfully onboarded Lara. She's an amazing contributor to our community and specifically now to our programs. She's teaching the Intro to Entrepreneurship classes and providing a lot of great teaming and collaboration and clarity for what we're doing. And I'm so grateful that she's a part of our team. Our students have been really engaged and really amplifying their storytelling and their individual narrative and ability to network and share principally on LinkedIn and in networking events. We've had successful showcases and a lot of student enthusiasm. We are leading our innovation at Western with the development of using AI and technology, and students are just creating much more rapidly very amazing outcomes. And I'm just delighted to see that upskilling in our classrooms. We've had amazing guest speakers already this winter with Devontae Blow and Sean Kemp, two of our advisory board members. And I've had the really fortunate opportunity of coaching other faculty members on teaching for inclusion and innovation throughout the university. So I'm really enjoying that experience again. I wanted to share some of our student LinkedIn posts. If you're not following them or connected with them or us on LinkedIn, I would just really encourage you to do so. It's so inspiring. Caitlin Daniels is a management major who's in her last year, and she shared about her experience with Devontae's talk. And how he really highlighted for her how important it was to stay true to ourselves. And Caitlin was one of so many students that shared about how salient Devontae's time with the class was. Frank Stevenson took Devontae up on the invitation to set a one-on-one meeting. And Frank's just a remarkable entrepreneur in his own right. And in that time with Devontae, that mentorship time, just had such an incredible experience that he's been talking about and really, really, really enjoying. So thank you, Devontae, for both guest speaking and mentoring this quarter. It's been such a remarkable contribution. We also had Sean Kemp come in and speak, and this quarter, particularly because we have both introductory students and all the way up to seniors, we've really focused in on honing customer discovery. And so Sean Kemp was also able to come and join us and talk about the role of AI in customer discovery. And these are some of the reflections that our fellow Storm Headman shared. And he's working within our program as a fellow, and we're so excited to be onboarding him and having him help and create and sustain what I'll be talking about in a little bit with our first year programs. We've also been working on scholarship and best practices. So Arthur has been working on his entrepreneurship story project, and some really wonderful byproducts are coming out of that. And I really encourage you to check those resources out, and I'll be sharing those out, and Arthur will be speaking about them a little bit tomorrow as well. We think that research really matters to what we do in the entrepreneurship and innovation program because it pushes our understanding of the student and entrepreneur experience and allows us to craft an ever better program that leads the way with belonging, innovation, and self-discovery. I've been working on our curriculum and a very large data set of other universities using a similar curriculum. And our paper was just accepted for entrepreneurship education and practice. And we learned that in focusing in on teaching customer discovery and financials, we could significantly impact particularly female students' experiences of how confident they feel in launching their entrepreneurial ventures. And we're continuing to do research in that space and data collection in that space, and really looking forward to that. And we're launching work on belonging that's going to be focusing on inclusion and difference, and how having a classroom that really amplifies people can help with their meaningful participation and entrepreneurial outcomes. Some of this work relates to neurodivergence, what we call neurospiciness, and experiential based learning, which is a very big part of our program. So we have been focused on launching this Entrepreneurship and Innovations Distinguished Scholars Program, enhanced mentorship opportunities as we look forward, and this curriculum development as we scale and integrate into the College of Business going into the fall of 2025. So as we've been in this process and in our experiences of teaching many first year and second year students since our inception, we have noticed a gap. Early students often experience isolation from purpose and community, as in general, they are not able to declare a major until they're entering their junior year. We think we have a solution to help solve this problem with our Entrepreneurship and Innovation Scholars Program. And so the Entrepreneurship and Innovation Scholars Program, which I'll run through in a little bit of detail in a moment, already has a lot of current wins. So our classes are in place, and we have the existing program infrastructure to help it flourish. We have almost a decade worth of experience in teaching first year students. We've had significant student engagement and desirability, and we are now recruiting through the admissions office into this program. And we found some questions and curiosity on Reddit threads and students asking students. And so it's definitely gathering some buzz and enthusiasm for students. And as we've been developing out this curriculum and the pathway, it's included a lot of partnerships and collaborations, beginning with, of course, the admissions office and their role in helping to funnel people directly into entrepreneurship and innovation. We anticipate that we'll have a cohort of around 20 students, and that we'll be working throughout the remainder of the spring and the summer to help them really feel an early sense of identity with Western and with their entrepreneurial and innovative identity. We'll be kicking off the week before classes start with a program called Viking Launch, which offers them 2 credits and a field-based immersion in entrepreneurship and innovation. That's going to be a tremendously fun experience for them. And then as they jump into fall quarter, they are taking 246 as a cohort. Arthur will also be teaching a Designing Your Entrepreneurial College Journey that's available to those students as well as other students that choose to enroll in that in that course at Western. Within the winter, then they're going to be rolling forward into our intermediate class, which will have the opportunity to also include and incorporate other students. And then they'll also be taking an applied research skills class that we're doing in partnership with the library to help them really fine tune their research skills, and access to the wonderful resources that we have at Western. We have found that that's been a really, really important and useful set of resources for really deeply discovering what is possible within a market. We will also then be offering them an entrepreneurship and practicum prep experience, as well as enrolling them in a professionalism and career development opportunity. Going into the summer of 26, we're going to be launching an internship and practicum cohort that's going to provide these early students with the opportunity to really engage with entrepreneurial ventures in a way that helps them to build traction and support. And we'll be putting them on teams so they'll have that peer-to-peer connection and collaboration, and we'll be coordinating with businesses and nonprofits in the region to support their opportunities. We'll then be jumping into continuing to advance as we explore with them some of their individual project ideas even more deeply in 474, and then our class 446, which is the Advanced Entrepreneurship and Innovation class. We'll then wrap up their second year experience with a venture showcase leadership, as well as an entrepreneurial elective and a capstone class. So by the end of the second year, they will have had the opportunity to successfully complete the minor. And at the end of the first year, they will have had the opportunity to apply for our competitive fellowship opportunities, which will provide the ability for them to be mentors to other students in the program, as well as compensation for that work. And so we're looking to have about 20 incoming first year and transfer students from a variety of different academic interests who would have a demonstrated passion for experiential learning and entrepreneurship through creative and innovative means. The scholars are selected based on information provided in the application for admission to Western. And we're doing this through our interdisciplinary program, which is housed in the College of Business and Economics at that point by 2025, and with other campus stakeholders. So this is going to have a lot of different benefits for students, one of which is the cohort-based experience to find others who are also interested in entrepreneurship, innovation, and change making. It provides them the opportunity for early access to community and friendship through Viking Launch, as well as those additional 2 credits. It allows them a small group cohort into our introduction class. This priority consideration for a paid fellowship. We're also doing special events, including off-campus field trips and networking, the accelerated admission into the minor, so they have that early sense of identity, and special opportunities to connect with professors, advisory board members, and members of student clubs. So our Scholars Program has 3 main components for our launch in 25-26, and this is the Viking program launch, as well as our program fellows and community mentorship and coaching. And as we consider scaling beyond 25-26 into 26-27 and beyond, we're looking to introduce Pell Grant eligible and merit-based scholarships and deepen our internship opportunities. So we are so glad to have you here as an advisory board member. We would love to have your participation for what'll probably amount to about 8 to 20 hours a year through these quarterly meetings, which will be either virtual or hybrid, through student coaching and mentorship, guest speaking opportunities, and offering up your community connections and access opportunities for students where relevant. So I just want to share so much appreciation on behalf of our program for all of the ways that you have already mentored and developed and connected with our students. I have a list here of our fantastic advisory board members and friends. I would love to request from y'all bios and headshots, and I'll be following up with that. And I'm really looking forward to connecting you all with each other, because I think there's so much opportunity for exploration and mutual expansion among this group. We just so deeply appreciate you and the role that you all play in our community. So at tomorrow's meeting, we'll be spending some time in welcome and connections. We're going to invite you to share a story when you encountered a blocker or failure as an early entrepreneur and share about how you overcame it. We're going to scan through quickly the program updates and share a little bit about the Entrepreneurship Scholars Program, mostly to field any questions you might have, and share about some traction support and next steps. So I just want to really, on behalf of Arthur and Laura and myself, share about how much we deeply appreciate you all and look forward to connecting with you tomorrow. Have a good day.